Yeah, I guess there's not really any point in burying the lead on this one. We can just get right to it.
This is Martin Luther King on steroids. I think you're better than Martin Luther King. I think you are Martin Luther King times 2.
Folks, believe it or not, it's not actually good for your mental health to consume political news nonstop 24/7, especially in fraught times like these, and then not actually do anything about it. You know, you're just sitting there, you're thinking, what are you doing? I've got good news for you. Progressive Victory right now is gunning up for a big event October 5th and 6th in Wisconsin, canvassing for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz, our preferred candidate for the presidency and vice presidency, if you didn't know. And they're doing phone banking and canvassing all over the country, okay? Basically what I'm saying is, you should check out Progressive Victory's activities, you know? Pinned comment down below. I know you're thinking I'm busy, I don't want to do it, it's going to be difficult. I get so many people saying it's better than they think it's going to be. It's good. At least take a look. There's a lot going on. Maybe you think, oh, I'll contribute an hour a week, and then it turns out, you know, maybe you contribute 2 hours. You're having so much fun. Just give it a look.
I think he's going to go down as one of the great leaders in our country. I've been with him a lot. I've gotten to know him, and he's outstanding. He's outstanding in presentation, but he's probably even
Such a lazy comparison, Lamau. How many black people do you think Donald Trump knows?
more outstanding in heart. Somebody that we have to be very, very careful. We have to cherish. We have to cherish, Mark. He's a star. You have to cherish him. It's like a fine wine, because that's what you have. You have a fine wine. He's an outstanding person. I've gotten to know him so well and fairly quickly.
Remarkable stuff. But this is a known guy, by the way. This is the same lunatic far-right black North Carolina gubernatorial candidate who is openly talking about the need to kill the opposition. It's the same guy. So yeah, if you haven't seen, you know, welcome to the party. I hope you enjoyed your time under the rock. I'm a black Nazi. North Carolina GOP nominee for governor made dozens of disturbing comments on porn forums. Yep, he's a Nazi, he's a chaser, he wishes slavery was reinstated, and he used the same handle for a bunch of different accounts. Who comments on porn forums? Sickos. That's who. This is one of those situations where I just gotta read the damn article. Okay? Mark Robinson, the controversial and socially conservative Republican nominee for governor of North Carolina, made a series of inflammatory comments on a pornography website's message board more than a decade ago, in which he referred to himself as a black Nazi and expressed support for reinstating slavery. A CNN K-file investigation found. This is, once again, like, you know, my whole damn thing. Oh, Vosh, you call everyone a Nazi. Vosh, you call everyone a Nazi. The gift of prophecy. They never told you how much people would hate you for it. They never told you. Despite a recent history of anti-trans rhetoric, Robinson said he enjoys watching transgender pornography. Wow, what a shocker. A far-right lunatic neo-Nazi is a chaser. It's, oh my God. Whoa! All my theories being vindicated. A review of archived messages found in which he referred to himself as a perv. He shared email addresses. Okay. Gratuitously sexual and lewd in nature. They were made between 2008 and 2012 on Nude Africa. His profile was Mini Soldier. Oh yeah, they got the whole rundown here. Also, apparently maybe the reason his name was Mini Soldier is there's somebody else with that handle who took photos of, like, little Nazi dolls. This might be total conjecture, by the way, but I choose to believe it. That might be why he calls himself Mini Soldier, why that's his handle, because he's got, like, these little Nazi dolls that he took, like, dramatic photos of. Wouldn't put it past him. Yeah, it's not out of character. His confirmed Amazon account reviews a bunch of miniatures, I believe it. It's all coming together. Under the username Mini Soldier on Nude Africa, Robinson graphically described his own sexual arousal as an adult from the memory of secretly peeping on women in public gym showers of 14-year-old. Wow, the Nazi who's a chaser is also projecting when he says that trans women pose a threat to women in women's private spaces, and they are themselves the actual threat. Wow, every accusation is a confession. Wow, incredible stuff. We on Real Blitler Hours just got here. We are, in fact, on genuine, real, honest-to-God, authentic Blitler Hours right now. Yeah, that's true. Yep. I came to a spot that was a dead end but had two big vent covers over it. It just so happened it overlooked the showers. I sat there for about an hour and watched as several women came in and showered. Sat there for an hour. I went peeping again the next morning, but after I went back, the ladder was locked. So those 2 times were the only times I got to do it. Ah, memories. In other comments on Nude Africa, Robinson discussed his affinity for transgender pornography. I like watching on girl porn. That's hot. It takes the man out while leaving the man in. And yeah, I'm a perv too. Do you feel validated, my transgender viewers? Do you feel seen and recognized? Why is every play about us? It's all about sexual insecurity. There's a reason why they went after gay people too. I hate all of this. Oh, you don't. Oh, pink dots. Statistically speaking, you're all trans. You don't like the fact that you're the object of Mark Robinson's sexual desires. He denied that all of this is him, of course, but you know, what else is he going to do? He advocated for a complete abortion ban without exceptions back in 2020. He later expressed regret in 2022 for paying for his now wife to have an abortion in the 1980s. Wow, the hardline anti-abortion guy has himself pushed his wife to have an abortion. MLK on steroids. While writing his mini-soldier on Nude Africa in December 2010, Robinson said he did not care about a celebrity having an abortion. I don't care. I just want to see the sex tape, Robinson wrote. He's remarkable, man. He's so real. In another thread, commenters considered whether to believe the story of a woman who said she was raped by her taxi driver while intoxicated. In response, Robinson wrote, and the moral of this story, don't f*** a white bitch. Get that commie bastard off the National Mall, Robinson wrote about the memorial to Martin Luther King Jr. in Washington, D.C. during the dedication presented by Barack Obama. I'm not in the KKK. They don't let blacks join. If I was in the KKK, I would have called him Martin Lucifer. I can't say. I'm not allowed. Lucifer what? The woke left won't allow me to finish the sentence. You know this guy is going to lose for governor of North Carolina, but only by like 4 points or something, because the GOP doesn't care about any of this. CNN's reporting on Robinson comments came a few weeks after the Assembly, a North Carolina digital publication, reported that Robinson frequented local video pornography shops in the 90s and 2000s. Do you have any idea how much of a gooner you have to be to go to, like, get porn VHS tapes? The story cited 6 people who interacted with and saw him frequent the stores in Greensboro, North Carolina. A spokesperson for Robinson denied it. History of controversial remarks, including mocking school shooting survivors, total abortion ban, disregarding the civil rights movement. It goes on, man. On the Nude Africa website, in both comments and his profile, Mini Soldier offered numerous details that align precisely with Robinson's personal history. Yeah, it's not even remotely disputable. In his sexually graphic comments detailing watching women in the showers in 2011, he said his mother worked at a HBCU. They often talked about the same topics online. Oh my god. What do they talk about him saying he wants slavery to get brought back? Is he like Blitler, Nazi but black supremacist? No, he's Nazi and white supremacist. I don't give a frog's fat ass where that video came from. Show the rest of the post, you coward. I don't give 2 shakes of my black ass about dem Mexicans kicking the shit out of them damn turkeys. Just kill them, clean them, and get them mofos on the truck so they can be at the store by tea giving. He's like, I don't want to cheapen the comparison because you guys will use it for anything, but this is like an actual, honest-to-God, genuine Uncle Ruckus bit where he hates black people and himself, but he plays up being black in some insane, psycho, like, self-hate. Like, this is... I think people overplay the Uncle Ruckus thing because you guys... You're all white, and you just see, like, a racist black guy, and you're like, okay, yeah, that's my media comparison. But I think in this case, it's actually an earned relationship. Like, I actually think that's a comparison that's finally been substantiated. Butterfly McQueen don't know nothing about no religion. Nothing. Taking your cues from a Hollywood dunderhead is a good way to end up stupid. That's great, man. All us POCs have an Uncle Ruckus in our family. I think this guy is probably above the line for, like, the average weirdly self-hating white supremacist black uncle that a lot of black people might have. I feel like this might be a few steps beyond the pale. Quote, slavery is not bad, end quote. In the pornographic forums, Robinson revealed his unvarnished thoughts on issues such as race, gender, and abortion. Writing in a forum discussing black Republicans in October 2010, Robinson stated, "Unprovoked, I'm a black Nazi." The same month, he wrote in another post that he supported the return of slavery. "Slavery is not bad. Some people need to be slaves. I wish they would bring it, slavery, back. I would certainly buy a few." In March 2012, Robinson wrote he preferred the former leader of Nazi Germany, Adolf Hitler, over the leadership in Washington during the administration of Barack Obama. "I'd take Hitler over any of that shit that's in Washington right now." Robinson's comments on Nude Africa often frequently contained derogatory and racial slurs directed at black, Jewish, and Muslim people. Called MLK Jr. commie bastard, worse than a maggot, a hoe phony, and a huckster. A person in the thread accused him of being in the KKK. Another guy in the Nude Africa porn forum was like, "Hold up, you're being way too racist for this forum." Robinson responded by directing a slur at King. He used the anti-Semitic slur. I don't want to say it out loud because I don't know how bad it is. I'm not familiar with this one at all. I don't even know how to pronounce it. When discussing the Taliban, he referred to Muslims as little headed bastards. He used homophobic slurs frequently, calling other users the F slur. Right. Ancient anti-Semitism, Vosh, it's bad lol. He was also hit with the Ashley Madison leak. Ashley Madison is a dating site specifically for people who are cheating on their significant others. It really is incredible how you can be as right as you want, but none of it matters. You know what I mean? It's like, it's so indicative. And you would think in like a country that wasn't deeply sick, you would think like, what does it say about Donald Trump that he was calling this guy okay? This does, by the way, make the fact that Robinson was getting called Martin Luther King Jr., but better, by Trump much funnier, both because Trump doesn't know any other black people that he's supposed to like, but also because Mark Robinson hates MLK Jr., so, like, neither of them are happy with this compliment. Suerte, he will lose. Mark Robinson isn't going to win. I just genuinely do not know if this will have any effect in his chances.
Mark Robinson, he's out there, he's fighting.
A very good man. This is Martin Luther King on steroids. I think you're better than Martin Luther King. I think you are Martin Luther King times 2. I think he's going to go down as one of the great leaders in our country. I've been with him a lot. I've gotten to know him, and he's outstanding. He's outstanding in presentation, but he's probably even more outstanding in heart. Somebody that we have to be very, very careful. We have to cherish. We have to cherish Mark. He's a star. You have to cherish him.
Robinson is already 10 points behind. I know. It's just that I feel like in a good world and in a good country, he would be 100 points behind. Like it would be 100-0. They would do a poll of 1,000 people, and 1,000 people would say, yeah, not Mark Robinson. I know that's not really possible, but it's something to hope for.
It's like a fine wine, because that's what you have. You have a fine wine. He's an outstanding person. I've gotten to know him so well and fairly quickly.
Mark Robinson, he's out there, he's fighting.
These are actual posts of his. "I am currently having an affair with my wife's sister, and I just need a place to say out loud that she is the best smelling, tasting in the universe." Incels viewing this see think that Mark Robinson is getting more action than them. Read the other one. No, you can read it if you... I'm not reading this. I'm not reading this. He's denying all of it. Of course he's denying all of it. What the else are you supposed to do? Are you kidding me? Under what circumstances would you ever look at that and go like, yeah, I'm going to tentatively own up to it? No, zero. Chad, of course he's going to deny it. What else could he do? Crazy how he'll probably get a higher percentage of the vote than David Duke when he ran for governor. I mean, this guy's politics are about on the lines of David Duke's, so... A lot of it is just like people don't follow the news or don't believe it. It's difficult to know how anyone believes about anything, especially Republicans when they vote, in an environment where a lot of them just don't believe the correct information that they're provided by mainstream media. So if a Republican who hears about all of this votes for Mark Robinson, is it because they're okay with it or because they don't believe it? You know?